Is the GTI the best hot hatch? We'll find out in today's video. I'll include a link to the Orem Volkswagen's website in the description down below. They're providing us with this GTI. I'll also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood is a turbo 2-liter 4-cylinder that goes through a 7-speed dual clutch. Power outputs are 241 horsepower and then 273 pound-feet of torque, with fuel economy being 24 around town and then 32 on the highway. I'm trying to hit 500,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I'd really appreciate it if you'd help me out with that. This one has this really nice silver paint job, very sharp looking lights, and I love the red accent that goes into the Volkswagen logo. And then the GTI has the cool lights there on the bottom portion of the grille. Overall, it's a good looking car from a front end perspective. 225 by 40 by 18 is the tire and wheel setup, silver and black with the wheel, and then you got red brake calipers, red GTI badge there, and then you can see the mirror caps and the door handles are body painted to match. And then here's your side profile. This is where you can see it is in fact a hot hatch. When it comes to key fob features, we've got the Volkswagen logo there on the back. On the front face, we've got our lock and unlock, and then the unlock for the hatch. Now with the GTI, they actually include the unlatch with the Volkswagen logo. This does have a cargo cover from the factory, and then again, it's not crazy big with the storage space, but it's more practical than most compact cars. When you're all done, you just kind of pop that down. Pretty sharp looking taillight design, and then you guys can see down below with the exhaust tips. That will cap things off for the exterior. We got a lot of muscle with this week's giveaway. The first car is a 1964 Corvette Resto Mod with a 500 horsepower small block V8, a 5-speed Tremec manual, and upgraded brakes to give you modern performance. The next is a new Z06 with all of the carbon fiber and the 5.5 liter flat plane crank V8 producing 670 horsepower. On top of that, you do get $60,000 in cash if you win this giveaway to help pay for the taxes. As always, use code BHC or click the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment. This will give you 4x bonus tickets on any donation, $25 or more. Let's now check out the interior. Soft touch on the door panel itself. And then you got these seats that have multiple colors, red stitching too. Legroom in the back's good. We have a little storage pocket, vents in the center, and then it actually has pretty good headroom overall. Keyless entry for up front, and let's check it out. Blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. You've got more soft touch here on the rest of the door panel. The mirrors do power fold in. GTI on the driver's seat is perforated all down the center. You do have power adjustments on the side with lumbar support and memory seat function. The passenger seat's partially power, partially manual. And then to the left of the steering wheel, you have all of your light controls on that pad. Taking a look at the steering wheel itself, perforated trim on either side. You got the GTI logo at the bottom, and then you have paddle shifters there for the DSG there on the back of the steering wheel. And then controls for the center, you got your heated steering wheel function, cruise control. The cluster itself is digital, and you can change what is displayed in the screen depending on what you're looking for information-wise. You can change each gauge too, which adds to the customization. Backup camera in reverse, pretty good resolution. As for the rest of the screen, obviously we've got the factory wrapping on it, which is going to get in the way a little bit. But it's pretty quick to respond. You got the climate controls accessible at the bottom, and then you'll note, if it'll click, you've got heated and cooled seats. You got to trust me on that. I'm not sure what's, do I have to like unclick the tab to be able to click that? Weird. Never mind, I'm just stupid. You have to click on the actual bars rather than the seat thing itself. That is very strange. And he's got little sliders below for the temperature and the volume, and then some shortcut buttons for stuff like the drive modes, for example. And you can see you've got modes for both economical driving but also sporty driving. Got some USB ports there. The little shaver shifter, as I call it, parking brake behind that. Some cup holders, the 12 volt, and then the center console. Decent storage space. Nice trim on the top. Same thing with the dash here. And I guess if we pop up at the very top, we do have a sunroof with this. $40,755. Let's see how this GTI performs. In the GTI, I reviewed a Golf R the other week, and as I was looking for tags for the video, I realized that I haven't reviewed a GTI for the 25 model year, so I figured, yeah, we'll do it. There's no more manual. Kind of controversial. For me, it's honestly not that controversial because the DSG is really good, and the manual that these do come with is okay. You know what I mean? It's not like, it's not as good as what's in the GR Corolla and the Civic Type R. And so it's like those cars like Civic Type R has no no automatic. And then the GR Corolla, I haven't been able to review the automatic yet, but I don't think it's gonna be as good as the GSG, right? Probably not. So, you know, Volkswagen having the best automatic, I'm kind of okay with it. Yeah, being automatic only. The seats are pretty comfortable, so that's, I think, a pretty big positive. They look pretty nice too. The interior in general, I mean, in these Golfs is nice, and you got the Harman Kardon sound system, which is a little bit of a more premium setup. The DSG does kind of have the little bit of lurchiness. What is going on here? You know what, folks? We're going to, since we're still here, because it has not moved at all. Oh, of course, as soon as I start doing this, it moves. Whatever. We'll just go around through here. See how it is. Man, the bump. Well, I can tell you in the parking lot, it feels like it's got some torque. We'll see when we actually get out and move around a bit more. See if that continues. A little bit of a bumpy ride. Definitely feels boosted. You got, I mean, 2-liter 4-cylinder, it definitely has a little bit of turbo lag going on. It's not horrible though, but yeah, you feel it. It sounds pretty cool. Let's see what drive mode we're in. So this is gonna be a pretty lame test drive, by the way, guys. I thought that I was doing this video at a pretty decent time because it's not during rush hour or anything, but the traffic is still bad. I don't know why. I don't know where this. And there's always like a decent amount of traffic down here, but it seems like this right now is especially bad. And it's not during a peak hour. So kind of strange with that one. Go figure, right? It's my luck. You know, this is fun, but like, I really do prefer the Golf R. Like the extra power that has, and the all-wheel drive, it puts down the power better. And it just, I don't know, for some reason, I know that people kind of always switch between Golf R and GTI in terms of which one they think is the best for enthusiasts. I think the GTI is fun. I think the Golf R is more exciting to drive. Like, I enjoyed that last Golf R that I just drove. I enjoyed that more than this. It's still a cool car. DSG is still great. And, you know, it's like over $10,000 less than that Golf R that I drove. But if you got the extra $13,000, I think the Golf R is probably worth it. What do you guys think about the GTI? And it'll be interesting to see if they keep this in the US market, because these hot hatches are getting so expensive that they've priced out most of the buyers, and so I don't know if they're going to be selling enough of them here in the US to justify continuing to make them for our market. We'll see.